Will Bowen, A Complaint-Free World, How to Stop Complaining and Start Enjoying the Life You Always Wanted. Embark on a transformative journey with A Complaint-Free World by Will Bowen, a guide designed to recalibrate your mindset by eliminating the habitual act of complaining. This book outlines a compelling framework, called the Fourfold Path, that involves progressing through stages of personal growth, from unconscious incompetence, where negativity goes unnoticed, to unconscious competence, where positive thinking becomes second nature. Along this path, you'll uncover insights into why we complain, how it affects our lives and relationships, and the unnoticed toll it takes on our mental and physical health. Through practical strategies, like wearing a wristband as a physical reminder, you'll learn to switch complaints for gratitude. Discover how this shift not only uplifts your mood but also fosters healthier interactions and relationships. Dive into the depths of self-awareness and watch the profound impact it has on your overall happiness and well-being.
Path to Positivity. Embark on a journey to eliminate complaints by diving into the stages of personal growth and awareness. Initially, in the phase of unconscious incompetence, you hardly notice how often you grumble, assuming it's a natural part of daily life. As you progress to conscious incompetence, these habitual complaints become glaringly evident, marking the first step toward change. Here, you become aware of your tendency to complain and recognize it as a pattern needing transformation. Moving forward to conscious competence, you actively replace negative remarks with expressions of gratitude, reshaping your mindset and nurturing a positive outlook deliberately. Finally, you achieve unconscious competence, where gratitude flows naturally, weaving seamlessly into everyday interactions and thoughts. Throughout this transformative journey, you trade the bliss of ignorance for the deep satisfaction of mastery. What once was a natural tendency to complain now becomes an ingrained habit of appreciating life's offerings. This evolution not only cultivates positivity within but ripples outward, enriching your interactions and environment. As your story unfolds, reflect on why the complaining habit takes root and how cultivating awareness can steer you towards a life embellished with gratitude and joy. The cost of complaining. Ever found yourself grumbling over a minor coffee order mishap and wondered why it even bothers you? Complaining seems like our brain's default mode of bonding with others, a handy social glue. We bond over shared annoyances, whether stuck in traffic or lamenting misfortunes. But here's the twist, this bonding comes at a steep cost. Every shared gripe strengthens a negative feedback loop in our minds, subtly training us to focus on problems rather than joys or solutions. Our brains have a natural tendency to highlight the negative, and frequent complaining only amplifies this bias, teaching us to seek out more grievances and fostering an environment rife with negativity. What's more, the echo of our complaints doesn't stay confined to our minds. They ripple outward, shaping our surroundings, the moods of those around us, the workplace atmosphere, even the vibe in our homes. And if the spread of these bad vibes isn't compelling enough to pause, consider the impact habitual complaining has on our health. It leads to unnecessary stress, manifesting into physical issues like high blood pressure and weakened immune systems. The connection between mind and body becomes evident when we consider that a significant chunk of doctors' time is dedicated to patients with psychologically rooted illnesses. The real shift comes with changing our perspective. Drive W. Doyle Gentry provides an inspiring example in Happiness for Dummies, where a man, instead of dwelling on chronic pain after an accident, chose to lose himself in books, effectively diminishing his discomfort. This story illustrates how a positive focus can gently influence our physical well-being, emphasizing the mind's profound power over the body. Though slapping on a superficial smile isn't the solution, recognizing when we're caught in a cycle of complaining can be transformative. Asking ourselves if there's another way to perceive our situation opens the door to self-awareness. Each complaint holds potential, not just as a nuisance, but as an opportunity to change our narrative. Embracing this mindset shift, we can find constructive ways to vent our frustrations, turning negative patterns into positive reflections. As we delve deeper into this transformative journey, we'll explore a simple tool, a bracelet, that aids in fostering self-awareness and positive change. Wristband of Change. Change begins right at your wrist, transforming the everyday act of complaining into an opportunity for growth. Imagine starting a journey where you become keenly aware of how frequently you express dissatisfaction, specifically as you enter the stage of conscious incompetence. This stage highlights the habit and makes you recognize each complaint the moment it leaves your lips. Enter the complaint-free wristband, a practical aid created not to demean but to enlighten you on your quest for self-improvement. You start by wearing the band on your wrist. Whenever you catch yourself complaining, switch it to the other wrist. Each shift symbolizes a step toward a more mindful life, a constant reminder of the prevalent nature of complaints. Don't be discouraged if you lack the official band, any bracelet serves the purpose. Like hearing a recording of your own voice, acknowledgement can be uncomfortable, but this discomfort signifies the beginning of true change. Real transformation demands effort, especially when intimate relationships challenge what spiritual thinker Eckhart Tolle describes as the pain body, the aspect of our psyche that thrives on negativity. It's this allure of negativity that makes bad news more tantalizing than the good. The wristband acts as a beacon to buoy you above this temptation, nudging you away from the emotional downpour and into a sunnier disposition. Take Jean Riley from Maryland, for instance. She embraced the practice, using a simple rubber band until she acquired the officially designed bracelet, and has found joy replacing her habitual complaints. Not only does she feel this shift internally, but it also radiates outward, positively affecting her husband and surrounding community. A small accessory soon embodies a larger movement, illustrating that this is about more than just refraining from complaints, it's about fostering a ripple effect of positivity. This transformation isn't a sprint, as 19th-century pastor Charles H. Spurgeon pointed out with his snail analogy, but a journey of perseverance. Each time your bracelet migrates from wrist to wrist, don't despair. Embrace each setback as a learning opportunity. Others may not immediately follow your lead. Complaining, after all, often serves as a social glue, despite its destructive nature. If your newfound silence stands out, let it be a testament to your commitment. Glance at your wristband, and it will unwaveringly remind you of your pledge to change. Keep pressing forward as you transition into a stage of conscious competence, guided by this simple yet profound accessory. Silence and transformation. Imagine a world where gratitude drowns out grievances, and progress is measured in joy rather than discontent. As you navigate the third stage of becoming consciously competent, every word spoken transforms into a mindful practice. It's as if your speech is filtered through an invisible bracelet that catches negativity, preventing it from appearing. This newfound awareness can be tiring, especially as you become more attuned to the negativity of others, creating a minefield of potential complaints around you. However, this is a learning phase where silence embodies wisdom. It becomes your refuge, protecting you from the compulsion to indulge in negative discourse. Take inspiration from Joan McClure, who, on a seemingly ordinary afternoon, chose a complaint-free path amidst the allure of joining a friend's grievances. By gently redirecting the conversation towards her positive journey, she demonstrated that dialogue doesn't need to revolve around complaints. This delicate shift in focus illustrates how silence can foster deeper introspection and strengthen faith-based practices, transforming prayer and meditation into moments of sacred pause. As the clouds of complaint lift, your relationship with language undergoes a profound shift. Words once used to bemoan circumstances now have the power to reshape reality, revealing opportunities where once only obstacles seemed to exist. Phrases with defeatist undertones morph into affirmations, paving the way for positive experiences to unfold. In this conscious shift, life itself begins to respond differently. You start recognizing criticism as potential attacks rather than constructive feedback. This realization reshapes encounters with others, allowing for clearer communication that emphasizes what you seek rather than fixating on past grievances. This transformative outlook, rooted in a glass-half-full mentality, ripples through every aspect of your life, benefiting your relationships with family and colleagues alike. By embracing a complaint-free approach, you discover a new layer of wisdom in silence. This journey transforms the way you perceive and engage with the world, opening doors to a life filled with solutions instead of problems, allies rather than adversaries. Silence doesn't just filter negativity, it aligns your reality with positivity, underscoring that good things can and do happen. Transformative silence. Imagine shedding old habits like unworn, uncomfortable clothes, and stepping into a new state of mind. This transformation isn't sudden but evolves gradually, as the tangled mess of negative thoughts fades away, giving way to serenity and positivity. It's a journey that leads to unconscious competency, where the mind that once buzzed with complaints now finds peace, much like a quiet park replacing a noisy factory. During a complaint-free workshop, participants were encouraged to swap their bracelets from one wrist to the other every time they complained. One participant, who had dedicated herself to this practice, found herself unable to muster even a single grumble when it was her turn. Her months of silencing negative chatter had worked wonders, and she stood as a testament to the power of commitment. As you delve deeper into this practice, the relentless whining of others can suddenly sound unbearable. However, with your newfound calm, there's no need to judge or correct them. The urge to complain, criticize, or impose advice diminishes as you evolve. Consider the journey of Don Perry, a bridge designer who shifted from being chronically angry to radiating positivity at work. His transformation began with the 21-day challenge and some honest feedback from his boss and family. What was once masked frustration turned into self-awareness, allowing him to replace anger with gratitude and improve his relationships. But make no mistake, reaching this state is no easy feat. It requires perseverance and resilience, a commitment likened to breaking in a new pair of shoes. The path to a complaint-free life is not about a quick fix or overnight success. It's a marathon, demanding patience and persistent effort. Yet, as you step over the finish line, the change is profound. You're not just altering a habit, you're reshaping your entire perspective. By doing so, you slowly contribute to changing the world, one complaint-free day at a time.
Will Bowen's book, A Complaint-Free World, offers a roadmap to a more mindful and gratifying life by cutting the cords of habitual complaining. The book emphasizes the power of mindset transformation through the fourfold path, illustrating how recognizing and replacing complaints with gratitude can enrich one's life. Key takeaways include understanding the social and personal costs of complaining and the psychological benefits of adopting a positive perspective. With practical steps, such as employing a wristband as a tangible tool, Bowen illustrates how even small changes can lead to significant transformations. This journey isn't just about quitting complaining, it's about cultivating a life filled with gratitude and positivity. As you engage with the ideas, you cultivate a calmer mind and an environment that reflects this positivity, leading to deeper, more meaningful connections with others and a reinvigorated outlook on life.